At UVA Community Credit Union, our goal is to promote financial wellness and focus on people, not profits, by supporting the needs of our members and investing in the communities we call home. Learn more at uvacreditunion.org. Welcome to our Travel Savvy series. In this video, we'll discuss ways to protect your valuables while you're traveling and how to safeguard against pickpocketers. So, start your defenses before you even leave by keeping expensive jewelry at home and crafting your wardrobe to try and blend in. We all know that standing out and looking like a tourist can make you a target. So, research kind of what the local attire looks like and try to match your wardrobe to that look and feel. At your destination, carry only what you'll need for the day. Keep the remaining cards, cash, and valuables in your hotel safe or utilize a travel safe and luggage locks if your accommodations don't have an in room safe. Check your room or rental carefully. You want to inspect windows, balconies, locks, look for potential entry areas where criminals may have easy access. And always lock your door when you leave and make sure you're giving it a tug to check that that door is actually locked and closed properly. When you're in your room, utilize the in-room deadbolts and locks to make sure you're protected. Make your room seem occupied when you're not there. Maybe keep the TV or radio on at a low volume, put out the do not disturb sign, and call the front desk to tell them you won't need cleaning that day. Unless you really do need cleaning service, the more traffic in your room, the more exposure you have. And if you're traveling to a riskier destination, you can consider purchasing a doorstop or a doorstop alarm that just wedges under an entry door to prevent someone from trying to open it or kick that door open while you're asleep. You'll also want to be very aware of pickpocketing and petty theft in tourist destinations. Staying alert, especially in crowded areas, is your best defense. Be aware of those surroundings and pare down. Carry only the essentials that you need for that day. It makes traveling a little bit lighter and a little more organized and can reduce losses if you have an incident. You want to invest in a good crossbody bag, preferably one with locking tabs. Open bags, especially larger ones, make really attractive targets. And if you are kind of prone to losing bags, you can also consider adding an air tag or tracker in the lining. Carrying valuables, you want to make sure that you're keeping those as close and secure as possible. So you want to keep your wallet and phone in a front pocket, not a back pocket. Those are a little bit easier to kind of pick. And if you're handy, you may want to add Velcro or zippers to those pockets as an additional barrier of protection. It's not foolproof, but again, anything that you can do to make it harder. When you're paying for items, be discreet. Don't pull out big wads of cash or multiple cards. You just never know who else is watching. And look for an RFID blocking wallet that can prevent digital pickpocketing. Now, there are a lot of ingenious devices that you can use to help you conceal valuables, like money belts, neck scarves, little water bottles with a hidden compartment in it. I used that neck scarf when I was traveling to London a few years ago, and it was so handy. I didn't have to carry a bag or anything. I just had a little cash and a credit card, and it was wrapped around my neck, so it was in a great spot for me to safeguard. Makes things a little bit easier. You may also want to split that money up. Like, you don't want to carry it all in one place. So divide it within your travel party or your person. Consider carrying a decoy wallet with a small amount of cash and a few, small old business cards or fillers in there so it looks legitimate. You have something to throw at a robber if the worst should happen. And when dining or resting, you never want to leave any bags or purchases or your phone lying on the table where they can be easily snatched by someone just walking by. Keep those bags in your lap or anchor them to a chair leg to prevent quick snatches. And again, always be aware of your surroundings. Now, your phone is a prime target. Before you go, you'll want to ensure that it is password protected and Find My is enabled. Be sure that you have your login information so that if your device does go missing, you can log in from another device to try and track it or wipe it clean. You may also want to share locations with another person in your travel party. So again, if it's misplaced, you can try and track it down using their device. And be especially mindful of using your phone in very busy spots, especially if you're at the door of a metro that's about to close or open, because criminals have been known to make a quick grab at those vulnerable times. You can also use something called a phone lanyard or leash that, as you can see, kind of tethers that device. You can clip it onto your belt. Some have a wristlet, but it just gives you an additional layer of protection. If you're holding your phone in your hand and somebody grabs it, it's kind of tethered to you or anchored to you at a certain spot. So it's, again, a deterrent. Not foolproof, but anything that we can do to protect ourselves while we're on the go. And I encourage you to look into other resources to supplement your travel education. TSA.gov has some great resources, consumerfinance.gov, and consumerftc.gov. All right, thanks for tuning in.